Last month I sat here and told you that April doubled. This month I have to tell you the exact opposite. May went backwards, and not by a little. Hi, I'm Paul Clark, founder of Red Moon Software. We build apps for Jira. This is month 2 of the Paul Clark 10X Challenge, where I'm going to take the company from not 519,000 in revenue to 5.19 million in 2 years, and doing the whole thing in public. This means the good months and the bad ones, and this is a bad month. Let me give you the numbers for May 2026. $13,987. To put that next to last month, April was $56,654. So May came in about a quarter of what April did. A quieter month after a busy one wouldn't worry me on its own. What I can't wave away is the year-on-year figure. Last May, we did 33,294. This May, 13,987. That's 42% of what we did a year ago. Less than half. And here's why that stings. The first 4 months of this year, we were running on average 33% ahead of the same time last year. We were up across the board. Then May lands and under half of last year. So this isn't a small wobble. It's a sharp drop, and it broke the pattern the rest of the year had set. Let me give you the number that actually measures this challenge, the trailing 12 months. After April, it had climbed to 547,314. After May, it goes backwards to $528,007. It nudges us from 10.5% of the target to about 10.2. The drama is the monthly figure. The truth is the trailing 12 months. So now for the honest part. Why did it drop? I'll give you the truthful answer. Right now, I don't know. I don't have a clean explanation for you yet, and I'm not going to invent one to make the video feel finished. The structural thing I'd point out at this time, a lot of our revenue is annual subscriptions, and that money arrives in lumps. April was a heavy month for renewals. May wasn't. That's the whole reason I measure this on a trailing 12-month basis instead of month by month, because any single month can swing hard on when the annual deal happens to land. But I want to be clear, that's a hypothesis, not an answer. Down to 42% of last May is bigger than timing usually explains. So this week I'm going to go through the detail properly to work out how much is renewal timing, how much might be a lost account, how much is just a shape of when the money comes in. When I know, you'll know. I'd rather tell you I don't have the answer than to make one up. Here's the thing about doing this in public. This is exactly the month I'd want to skip if no one was watching. The easiest thing in the world would be go quiet for a month. Wait for a better number and come back when the story was nicer. I committed to the second Tuesday of every month, good or bad, and here I am on a bad one. And it's worth saying, plenty still moved in May. The revenue number doesn't capture any of it, but it's the work that pays off later. The new website went live. We moved off WordPress so that AI tools could actually maintain it. The SEO audit fixes are built in from the start instead of being bolted on afterwards. The cloud version of Comment Security Default is built and waiting on marketplace approval. It lets admins set the default security level for new comments up front, so that the right setup is on from day one instead of relying on people to remember. The advanced edition of Document Vault is being built. This is the real pricing move I promised in month 1. The higher tier that genuinely does more. Version control for attachments is already in. Access logging is what we're currently working on. These are the things the security or compliance lead asks for by name, not usage limits dressed up as a plan. I launched 2 ad-supported websites, Red Moon Randomizers and Red Moon Calculators. Free tools, no login, no subscription, earning money from ads. A completely different revenue model from the Jira apps and a way to spread the risk. And it's far too early to have any numbers on this at this stage. Now, what didn't move? Because that list matters more than the wins. The outreach. Late in May, I sent messages to 12 compliance and security people at our existing Document Vault customers. The result was 0 replies. None. 12 is a small sample, and these are some of the hardest people in the world to get a cold reply from. I've parked the cold version. When it comes back, it'll be warm. Triggered off something the customer actually did. The Android and Apple app is still in testing, and it's behind where I wanted it to be. It's the first product completely outside the Atlassian marketplace, and it's being held up by how much support and compliance work we have. So what's next? 3 things for June. Find out exactly what drove the May drop. Get the Comment Security Default Cloud version through approval and live, and keep the advanced edition of Document Vault moving. 1 down month is 1 data point. It's not the challenge. April was 1 month I told you not to get excited about. May is 1 month, I'd say the exact opposite. You don't get the real picture for a year. What you do get every second Tuesday is the actual number, whatever it is. If you want the update before it goes live, the newsletter at paulclark10x.com gets it first, second Tuesday every month. Either I pull this off or I don't. You get the record either way. I'll see you next month.